Hi, this is Dustin Burrell with CIS 102 networking class. We're doing a packet tracer video today. And the packet tracer we're going to be doing is called 8.2.2.7, the OSPF router. And when you configure this, we're going to start off just by going through each router and configuring the OSPF on them. And just follow this little formula. 1.1.1.1 will be the router ID for 1. 2.2.2.2 will be router ID for 2, and so on with 3. And let's just get started so I can show you the commands to put in here to get your network configured correctly with OSPF. So, on the first router, we want to enable it. And then conf T, get it into global executive mode. And we got to go in the router OSPF 10. Put that in. Seeing if it does anything on completion rate on that. I can't remember if it does. Okay, then router. For router 1, router ID. Get the router ID in there. Completion rate goes up to 4%. And then we got to type in the network areas that we have to configure. And there's 3 on here. There's 172.16.1, 172.16.3, and then we also have to do 192.168.14, because those are the 3 that it's going out to. So back in here, network 172.16.1.0 with our gosh, what is it called? Hidden mask? Not hidden mask. I forgot the proper term, but it's a classless mask for our subnet. A wildcard mask. There we go. It's a wildcard mask. And we got to type in 0.0.0.255 area 0. So there's our first network we're going to put in. And it goes up 12%. Our second network we're going to put in is 172.16.3.0, and this one's going to be 0.0.0.3 area 0. Always check out your completion rate after you enter commands. See, we went from 12 to 21%. And then one more network to do. Might have been better just to type this one in, but I hit up and it's 192.168.10 and then 0.4 with a 0.0.0.3 area 0. And enter on that. Completion rate should go up a little more, and it goes up to 30. Then we just got to put in the passive interface on G0/0. Put that in. 34%. Looking pretty good now. So we're going to do this same thing on router 2 and router 3. And after router 1, we can pretty much copy it. Do a do WR if you're like me. Exit out of all this and go to privilege mode, and then do a copy run start. So that's all saved. Go to router 2, we're going to do the exact same. And you know what, I just want to check my results to see if we did the first router right. And we're good. So we followed all directions correctly on router 1. Moving on to router 2 now. In router 2, we're going to do the same thing. Alright, and let's see here, router OSPF 10, enter, Oh wait, I can't believe we got exit out of that. That's wrong. Router OSPF 10. There we go. And then router ID 2.2.2.2. Enter. And we're going to do the three. We have 3 networks to hook up to this router for the OSPF. And they are 172.16.2.0, 0.0.0.255, area 0. We got another network to set up, which is pretty much the same thing, besides this needs to be a 3 right here. And then one more. It says it's fully loaded right there. Oh, actually the 1.1.1 is loaded and 2 is almost there too. So on our third one, actually hold on, that's not where we want to be. Let's get down here, then hit up. The third interface, third network is 192.168.10. Okay, 192.168.10.8, and then 0.0.0.3, area 0. That is our third network to set up there. Give it the passive interface G0/0, enter. We're up to 67%, looking pretty good. I like to check results as we go along to make sure we're A-okay. So let's check our results. And just to let you know where I got those networks for router 2, it would be this one, no, this one, and this one. Okay? Check results, see if we did everything right. And we're good. Now we just have to go do what we did on router 1 and 2 for router 3. So go into router 3, command line interface, enter enable, get into global exec mode, router OSPF 10, and then router ID 3.3.3.3, and then after router ID we need network 192.168.1.0 0.0.0.255 dot area 0. Okay, there's one. And then we have 192.168.10.4, and that's 0003 area 0. The last one is 192.168. Hold on here. 192.168 10 dot, hold on, 10.8, and then 0 dot, it's gonna end with a 3 on the wildcard mask. Oh, come on, doggone it. Alright, 10.8 touchy 3, enter. Alright, so we got all those configurations done on router 1, 2, and 3. Just have to go passive, interface. Passive interface G0/0. After that, we should be at 100% completion rate, and we are. So after we've configured all three routers, the next step that we've got to do, and if you guys are still curious of how I got the routers for the networks for 3, there's one here, and one here. Okay, I'll go on these 3 right here. Okay, so the next thing that it says to do, verify OSPF routing is operationable on each router. The routing table should now have a route to every network in the topology. So the way that we check that out is just go down here and go show IP route, and there is our information that we're looking for. Gateway of last resort is not set, but it shows that we did the configurations right here, and that's how it's showing on the IP route. And the last thing is just to verify the configurations, and we did that. And each PC should be able to ping to other 2 PCs, so we're just going to go through that. And I'm going to make it so we have all of our ARP tables before. S2 has no functional ports. What are you talking about? Okay, fine. Well, we'll just go from PC to PC2 to PC1. That didn't work, but we'll do it again. Because the first time it never works because of ARP tables. Successful that time. Go from PC1 to PC3. Probably won't work the first time. And go PC1 to PC3. And it will work that time. Alright, so that's all good. Let's ping from PC1 to PC2. The number we're going to type in is right there. So go to your desktop, command prompt, ping 172.16.2.2, and we're getting replies. We're all good. Let's do PC3 192.168.1.2. We got replies from there too. And that's all you do, pretty much. We verified all configurations in all 3 spots with the IP route command, and double check right here. It looks like we've got everything. We did a route 012 for all 3 of them, and we're good to go. Thank you for joining me on my video today, guys. Any comments or questions, please feel free to let me know.